And ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Ibrahim Dowdy.
Everybody, Warren Salmon, please. This is amazing for me. This is my first time here. I'm very happy to be in First Riders. I heard about it many times, and I really didn't have the time. We've been so busy. The effort we make with the youth is unbelievable, and we've been mostly under the radar. That's why probably none of you have heard of us, but we're doing some tremendous work for over 20 years in the jails. Okay? We're helping kids get off of drugs, helping them reduce violence, helping them get away from crime, all that kind of stuff. I mean, we have a tremendous track record. Like, you got to take my word for that. You understand? Sorry. Yes. I thought I was getting it, but okay. Listen, you don't have to take my word for that. Reality is, we have too much evidence that can prove what we're doing, and we're well known all over the place, except probably with most of you. The whole thing is this. We opened up an office, and counseling office, and we needed to have this based on the fact that we needed to have more people to be empowered. Now, when we say empowerment, we look at empowerment on three distinct levels, but we don't say that that's all there is. But we say that personal empowerment, everybody understand that? Personal empowerment? That's how you make better decisions, right? And what about financial empowerment? Don't we need more financial empowerment? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so what about now social empowerment? Because this is a social event. Do we need to do this kind of thing more? Do we need to be interacting with each other more and trying to take advantage of that and trying to set an example for our kids to say, look, it's not just about, you know, us telling you don't do this and don't do that, but let us come and tell you, come with us and do something. How about we fill that gap that exists for them with something good and positive? Would that be good? Now, I have some questions, okay? I believe that questions are the answer, and that's how we usually get our stuff going. But I want to ask you, how many people here believe that empowerment is important, and who would like to have more empowerment? Anybody? Anybody? That's only two people? Okay. All right, okay. I'm going to have to refer to my card here since I'm not getting too much part. Okay, okay. When would be a good time for us to start the road, down the road for our empowerment? When would be a good time? I'm sorry? Oh, now. You said now. I agree. Okay? Let's see. Who's ready to do something different? Plan a new plan and do what it takes to get it done. Who's with that? Who would really like to do that? Okay, because this is the thing. This is a question right here that separates the people who are actually going to make it from the people who are not. And that is who's going to do what it takes to get it done. Not going to say I'm going to try it. You know, there was one lady up here, I forgot, she was doing some media stuff, and she said she's absolutely committed. I love when I hear that kind of stuff. Why? Because when we get our youth talking like that, I mean, they're finally committed to doing something positive instead of going out and doing something negative. They're finally committed to coming out to build their own business or start their own rap group or something like that instead of going out and shooting somebody or robbing somebody or doing some drugs and selling drugs and all that kind of stuff. If we can get them to be more positive, wouldn't that be a good thing? Yeah. Okay, so here it is, right? Lastly, who is sick and tired of being sick and tired and wants to and they want to hand over to the next generation more than just a promise of hope, and they want to hand over to the next generation a plan that can make it happen? Who would like to be involved with that? Okay, so this is the kind of stuff that we do. Now, I'm not going to have time to give you all the information. We do have some flyers at the back. I do have some business cards. We're very happy to inform you about this. Our website is www.SIBKIS Counseling. That's counseling with one L, counseling.com. We also have on YouTube. We put our stuff. We have many of our things that we're going to be putting up on YouTube. We have many training modules. One of the things that you'll see on YouTube right now is you'll see what's called above the line training. Very important piece. Because you're either going to choose to be above the line and learn, or be below the line and blame. And we spend a lot of time blaming. When we get away from that, if we start learning more, things change so dramatically it's crazy. The other thing is, you want to look at the personal success triangle. Because many times what happens is we have these young people, and not only the young people, sometimes we're talking to the adults, sometimes we're talking to whole families. And what happens is, they don't recognize how they got into the problem. The problems have come to them, but they don't know what to do. How to get out, but they don't know how it started. So if you don't know how it started, how do you get out of it? And when we show them what's going on and how these things started to creep into their life, slowly, and then it became just a profound thing that overwhelmed them, they get it. And when they get it, guess what? They turn a new way. We see so many people do a 180. I want to share with you one last thing. we've developed something. I want to share this with you because I hope you use it. If you call us, we'll do it for you. You got to pay us, of course. I don't know if we got that. You got to pay us, but at the same time, I'll share it with you just so that if you have the opportunity, you can do it for yourself. We've developed a thing called the Social Awareness Tour. And we're very proud of this because we've helped a lot of people turn around. A lot of people. Black, white, Muslim, Christian, doesn't make no difference. When the people see it, especially the youth, when they see it, they get it. Now I'm hoping some of you are going to get what I'm going to tell you. The Social Awareness Tour comprises of visiting 5 places. How many? 5. We're going to take you first to the graveyard. And we're going to talk to you about the reality of what happens in the graveyard and how your actions are coming now to cause you to come closer and closer to that reality if you don't change them. Number 2, we take you to the jail. And if we can, we walk you right up the steps and right into the visiting room. And this time we tell you, you're going to be able to leave with us this time. But one time you're going to mess up, you keep on going like this, guess what happens? They're going to keep you. Same like the graveyard. Keep on messing up, you're going to walk by this time, next time they keep you. We also take you to the homeless shelter. Anybody ever been to a homeless shelter? I know there's some people here, you know what I'm talking about. Those places are wretched. I mean, just horrible. By the time most of our kids, they get to that third place, the third place, it's over. It is over. We're talking about done deal. Our kids, you know what happened? They can't see the results or the consequences of their actions. They don't know. And we think they do. We assume they do. They don't. They may understand a little bit about it, but when you put it in their face, up close and personal, it's over. They just changed their mind about what they were doing that was putting them in a situation that they could go there. 4th place we take them. 4th place. We take them to the mental institution. Because more of our people are showing up there every week. Every week. Okay, and I'm hoping nobody here is visiting from there, but okay. You never know. The reality is, the kids are going crazy and sometimes they're putting themselves in that situation to end up in that place. The last place we take you, actually the last place is actually 2 places. We give you a choice. We're either going to take you to the morgue or we're going to take you to the mosque. You're going to live with those people who are doing what want to be close to God, or you're going to be dealing with those people who are getting close to death. Your choice. What do you think most people choose? They're choosing the church, they're choosing the mosque. I mean, they get it. By that time, they got it. They know that they got to have a better relationship with God, whatever they're calling God, whoever they're worshiping, they know that they got to improve that situation. And when they do that, you see a whole transformation. It's a metamorphosis. Unbelievable stuff. But guess what? They need support. They need ongoing counseling. They need help beyond just coming out to do one little 3-4 hour thing. So we're opening up on March the 28th in Mississauga. There's a restaurant, Caramia. I think it's 5120 Dixie Road. 5120 Dixie Road. We're having a dinner. We're raising funds to start the New Horizons Social Empowerment Center. Our speakers, our preacher Mas, comedian, very good guy. Allah may be funny, he did an excellent job. We also have a guy named Warren Salmon. He's also agreed, okay? Yes, and we also have some other speakers who are going to be there. You guys need to support it. If you can, tickets are $50 a person, $100 a family. But we also expect that you'll bring your wallets and your checkbooks, because it's a very worthy cause. We'll be putting up things where we'll teach people how to start their own business. We don't want to keep talking about this employment stuff, because employment, there's no stability. Employment, the whole industries are leaving from us. And employment, there's a circumstance of uncertainty and there's no trust. Our kids are going to school, many of our kids are going to school, and guess what? They're going to school for jobs that don't exist anymore. And they're coming out to a situation where they don't have any possibility of getting what they want from all the effort they put in. Very devastating to them. Many of them are suffering from depression and other issues. We can help them. We believe we can make a contribution. We hope that you will contribute to us so we can contribute to them and continue the same work we're doing. I thank you so much. My time is over. I thank you for yours. Have a good night.
All right. Brother Ibrahim, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
Thanks very much.
Can you say the name of your...
Yeah. I said, my name, our company is called SIBKIS. SIBKIS, S-I-B-K-I-S. That means see it big, keep it simple. Our program is coming on the March the 28th. You'll see it on Facebook. If you check me on Facebook, Ibrahim Downey, you'll see it is already put up there. And also we can send it to you. If you give me any of your cards, we'll send it to you directly. And it's on March the 28th from 1:30 to 4:30. We don't want to have the dinner stuff, it takes too long. We want to have a lunch. So we want to get you going, and we want to make sure that you have a great time. Guaranteed, you're going to excellent food. It's a great restaurant. You'll love it. It's called Pyramids on Dixie Road, south of Eglinton, and guaranteed you're going to have a great time. Limited seating, just so you know, limited seating. Okay, it's only 120 seats, so.
All right, we'll post that info on our website very shortly, probably by next week, if you want to check